Well, good evening, America. Good evening. I have something that I want to share with America right now that I feel that is absolutely necessary. That Robert Mueller has agreed, from what I understand, he has agreed to interview this coward, Donald Trump, about the Russia investigation. Get this one, over the phone. Over the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Over the phone. No, no. He is the President of the United States of America. Now, if he intends on being interviewed over something that he say is a hoax, is a witch hunt, he should be willing to sit right across from the prosecutor, live in living color, in person, looking them in their faces, and then be questioned. See, because a part of the investigation is going to have a lot to do with his body language, his expression, his facial expressions, his body language. No, he needs to be interviewed up front and in person. Pull this coward out from up under the lamb skin in which that he is portraying as he is one of the lambs of the herd. And he's not. He is the wolf dressed in lambskin. He is the monster that's in the closet. He is definitely the creep that is up under the bed. So, is America going to let him get away with that? Are the Democrats going to allow him to be interviewed over the phone? Is this what we Americans are going to allow? For him to disguise his guilt, his deceit? He definitely is guilty of treason, betraying the country. He knows it. America knows it. And mainly, and most of all of The well, we know that the Democrats know it. That is for sure. But Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell, and the whole group knows that Donald Trump definitely has betrayed the country. Now, if he didn't, he conspired to commit treason. Now, he says that no one in his his group that was helping him to be nominated and to win the election was none of them was conspiring with the Russians. Now, everyone that is under indictment was definitely on his staff that was helping him to get elected. And they were conspiring with the Russians. See, so long they know that if they don't say that the individuals that has indeed pleaded guilty of talking with the Russians, if they don't say anything, then America is not going to look at them as being the individuals that were in Donald Trump's group of people that was helping him to be elected. But he said none of them words. And everybody knows that they are. Yes, indeed. So maybe if we sit and continue to watch, speak about it, write about this over the phone interrogation that is going to take place with Donald Trump. Being interrogated over the phone is not an interrogation. It's just a simple phone call. Because, see, now, if the people that is interrogating him cannot see him sweat, cannot see anything about how his facial expressions, how he's moving around, how he's squirming in the chair. Because that's what's going to be taking place. He is going to be turning red in the face. He's going to be making expressions that is going to definitely tell exactly about his guilt. So Robert Mueller, if he accepts Donald Trump's conditions to be interrogated over the phone, then he might as well say that he was in on it. Yes, the man who's trying to put this investigation to rest. If he allows Donald Trump to get away with this, then he's in on it too. Because interviewing him over the phone, too easy. Too easy for the worm to wiggle out from up under the pressure. So, America, I don't know. How are these folks going to continue? You know what I believe is they got to just do away with the Republicans altogether. Just completely just do away with the Republican Party. Yes, because they're a bunch of crooks. They really are a bunch of crooks. A bunch of conspiring, lying, deceitful, underhanded, degrading, just want to just completely take and destroy people that have no defense, people that need help in this country. So why is it so hard? Why is it so wrong for them to think that helping sickly children and very weak, I would have to say, senior citizens in the last days of their lives and children in the beginning of their lives to be strengthened and the elderly to be comforted in the last days. Strengthen the young that are about to venture into a new world. That's strengthening America. Now, the elderly that has been through everything to pull America together, why is it so wrong to make sure that they live a comfortable life in the last days of their lives? See, Mr. Trump, he's got a lot of money. He don't have to worry. And the people that are backing him have a lot of money and they don't have to worry about their last days on earth. And they don't have to worry about their children struggling in the beginning of their lives. And see, the whole time while they were living and going about their lives. They were having a good time. A good time. Now, it's just the 1% of the population that the rest of the country is doing the demonstration against the 1%. And the 99% of the country is trying to negotiate with the 1%. The billion and trillionaires of the country. Now we outnumber them, but still the same. They won the election. How is that? Did they pay their way in? Good question, isn't it? Did they buy the Oval Office? Would you think? Do you think there was collusion taking place with these individuals? Collusion did take place. And by the 99% of the country fighting the 1% of the rich, we know for sure what is taking place. That means that the 5% of the rest of the country, or 4% of the rest of the country, was being bought off in Congress and the rest of the election. Yes, he did have Russia to hack into the computers and to make things fall to his favor, because the Russians got in contact with him and his people and told them that this is what they would do for him. Not only that, they do have proof that Donald Trump was being blackmailed by the Russians. So, if the rest of the country just lay down and roll over on their backs so they can get their bellies scratched and they can wag their tails like animals and allow these demonic demons just completely walk over every single one of us. Because Beelzebub, Lucifer, Satan, and the devil with all his demonic demons are in full flesh, in control. So, come on, America. Let's do what is right. Let's do what we need to do today and tonight. Let's get it together and let's stay alive and stop this jive, because ugly has risen and shown their face. And come on now, it's not only the white people, there's the black ones too. It's up there that's untrue. So let's keep it alive and don't let any of this jive continue to play us as though we are Sam Sausage Heads. Okay? America, we are not meatheads, all right? We do have some scruples. And this is what these individuals want us to pretend as though we are incapable of thinking, incapable of seeing this carnage, as what Donald Trump says, this not draining the swamp, filling the swamp. So, as I always say, each and every day, when I come on here to share with you a little bit of consciousness that we all need to be conscious of, that we all need to be thinking of, that we all need to be taking action on. This is King David D telling you that. Come on, people. I love you. Do you love me?